Just say that one more time.
2 coolers do 50s as well.
Kudas, yeah, I've got some Kudas as well.
Kudas do very good for the low, like the C targets. Spectres actually do really good too. They're better than the Nighthawks, a lot of people said when in the preview server.
The only problem is I've only got B-tops on my Kudas and my Spectres.
Well, I mean, gotta get close and personal. Isn't that the B-torps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But from what I've heard, it can be a boring raid. It's gonna be a boring raid because it's just, oh man, it's so long. Was it like 10 minutes?
I don't think
do
it's going to be
without taking any damage.
I don't think it's going to be an enthralling let's watch someone else do it raid because we're using subs in it.
Yeah, it gets boring. I personally don't like hitting the 70 targets because I don't have a Tiger Shark. I'm trying to get through the Foundry. I get something like 20 minutes on each when on the 2 I have when I hit the first Tiger Shark.
Yeah.
And I just don't feel the grind.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Takes 10 minutes to do it, so you don't get was it popped up in a cat? That was it. The circles that make you surface, those kill you.
Yeah, subsonic captivators.
That's their damage. Did you see people do the preview server, G-Daddy?
I hadn't had time to watch it yet, no, because I've been doing that much stuff on this game. I've been on it like 2,000 hours or something.
Yeah, the elite targets, they have missiles that are seeking, and they will hit you even if you're in a corner. Someone, they lost almost their entire one hell rate just to the 5 missiles that come in.
Wow.
I'm probably not going to do the elites if they have them missiles. Bullshit.
Was that you, Goliath? You're a little bit squeaky, dude. Have you been using a voice changer? Oh, sucking on a balloon, an alien balloon.
It's the chipmunks, isn't it?
It sounds like chipmunks, yeah. That's proper helium balloonish talk, is that? Goliath. He's gone out, he'll come back in again.
This better or?
That's
Yeah,
better, yeah. He sounded a bit like chipmunks. Swear it was really, really high pitch. You were like that. I thought you'd been using a voice changer program or something.
No, never.
It was a bit weird that, wasn't it? As you come back out and gone back in and it worked.
Yeah, but with Skype I've also had a problem. The first time I call someone else, they say I sound like a robot, and I end the call, recall them, and everything is fine. So I don't know.
Nice, 5 of you in here now. Well, Tiger's at the moment, he's just, he was with me last night and he finished off with me at end of stream. He actually bought 2 of the products as well on his wish list, guys, for us. He bought another headset and he bought a mouse mat, which is pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, if you ever want to look at it though, if you just type !WL in it, it shows you he's actually purchased 2 items and it's got a big green tick on it saying that it's been bought, and then it says date as well and who bought it. It's pretty cool.
I need to get out of this sector.
What sector are you in?
I'm in 343 and it's dead. Around my base there's 8, 9 just littles, like level 4s and lowers.
Oh wow.
And I mean that's most of the sector.
Well, we all jumped. Most of us jumped to 246 from stream anyway.
246.
Yeah, 246. Not a bad little sector actually. We're getting it into orange most of the time.
Mhm.
And if you're looking for a real busy sector, sector 400 is always in orange.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can jump to there.
A bookmark. If you are in 300, 334 or what was it? You can go manually up to sector 400, place a bookmark, and then jump to that bookmark.
Yeah, just grab screen diagonally either whichever
Yeah.
corner, and just scroll up map until you find sector 400.
Or send a gunboat using the relay towers, might be faster.
I might be jumping back to 210.
210.
Yeah.
Well, that's still pretty close to us, isn't it? If we all get in,
Yeah, I'm
in
gonna
like
jump.
if we all get in like an area where we can help each other, we can get fruit raiders selves anyway.
Mhm.
I think someone may have been in this 60. 'Cause bottom half's gone.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm looking for 60s now. It's a bit hard when you haven't got the locator.
I'll sort you one out. Do you want one?
Please.
Hold on a sec.
You know what irritates me the most though?
What's that?
Like people who are higher level than you but don't have ships to do base parts, and then they're like, "Yo, can someone help me get like 50,000 base parts?" I'm like,
Yeah.
But
well, it's not hard to build a fleet to do base parts. I don't need base parts, so I don't have a fleet for them. But
then again, base level doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
it doesn't, I know, but it's kind of one of those. It's like if you need base parts, build a fleet for it.
Yeah, it depends on
Like
what,
I can
where-
understand uranium because uranium it is hard to get. It is, but it's some people just need to build fleets for it. I mean, like GDaddy, it's easy to grind out stuff. Just people don't want to grind out. Have other people do it for them.
Yeah. Well, when you said it's hard to get uranium, it isn't really. If you've got the right fleet, you only need at
Yep.
least one Apollo
Yeah,
to get
but
45.
it's kind of one of those. You just have to build it. It's not hard. What 10 days and 10-day investment to pay out every time.
But we got one of them people in our alliance that only asks for stuff. He never speaks in chat unless he's asking for stuff.
It's stupid. I'm actually currently building. I wanted to see how a Punisher did with coaxial firestorms on them. So I built one up, and I'm gonna see how it does. If it works pretty good in FM, it'd be interesting.
Well, it should be able to dominate.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been
You have
sent
the
a fleet.
defenses, and with the coaxial, you have the firepower to do a 107.
Yeah,
Might work.
I mean, right now I do my FM with a Nova Storm with Pandemonium, and then I pinch it, go in. I can do all the pods of a 107 with careful driving, and then I just bring my Apollos in and finish it out. Go for repairs. Was it like 5-6 hour repair, and then go do it again.
Not too bad. Just a little grind each week.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a grind. It's not like I'm hitting level 60s though, or what do you hit, Daddy?
I'm hitting level 60s for base parts.
Oh no, I meant for FM.
Level 60s as well.
Okay, yeah, that's grindy. I did that last raid, hitting just A's.
Yeah, last raid everybody was.
It gets boring.
Every
It got boring.
yeah, I was happy it was over.
Mhm.
But yeah, then again, everybody was grinding A sets.
Mhm.
I don't know. I were doing C sets to start with, and then I ended up buying an hour and 5 minute. A day and 5 hours tokens, and got my ship, which were the second Apollo, and then I went straight up to B sets, and then I were grinding B sets then.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, I went straight from C's.
I know
to
people
B's.
who are grinding B sets. Mainly what I did was I was doing all my A sets and I'd prep out 91s for people who are using the Punisher with Rhinos.
Yeah.
Who didn't have Apollos. I prepped out 91s for them.
How many points did you get then in end?
I think I got something like 114 million.
Nice. I'm not sure
mean-
how many I got, because they take it away straight away, don't they?
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I got it. What I wanted. It's just I wish I had more.
Yeah, I ended up with 350 million. I did a few assets with DOS crew.
What were you using for the assets? Do you have the Zoe Apollo?
Yes, I have the Zoe Apollo with 4 Apollos.
Yeah, that. If you didn't have the Zoe's Apollo, you weren't doing it. So, or you were spending a lot of coin to do it.
Yeah, but still with the DOS crew, it was nearly my whole fleet
Yeah.
for one. But the grind was getting so painful, and I just wanted to get it over with, so I spent a few coins doing assets.
Oh, not this last raid, but the raid before when they gave out the Vanquisher, I think it was. Yeah, when they gave out the Vanquisher, I was willing to spend coin that raid. It was I threw less than, or no, I threw more than last raid because of the sheer fact it was worthwhile. The sets were worth doing. They weren't overly hard, or they weren't way under from what they were. You're still getting, was it good hour repair from hitting one S set, but it's people were coining them, and then I had to go in and put this weird ballistic stuff in, and no one had time to prep for it.
If Kixeye wanted 2 targets for the asset, then they should have done 2 similar targets, not like they did this last raid cycle. If they did, because we've had 2 assets during the raids, 2 different ones. If they've put those 2 together, then it would have been an hour each, so 2 hours for a complete set. It would have been completely fine for most people, but what they did was so sneaky. You could
And they
stick a
didn't put
tail
in
on
the
it and call it
preview
a
either.
fox.
They didn't put in the preview. They put these weird weapons in that did huge damage.
I think that's the weapons we have on the Reaver Armadas now.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I hope they take that missile out of the Elite. Was it the
Yeah, the hovering
Reaver
mortar.
ones? Yeah, that's...
You mean the arc missile?
No, on the previous server, the level 100's Reaver Armadas had a special mortar that was hovering in the air till you surfaced, and then it came and attacked you like a heat-seeking missile.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it
And
did
just a licking
explosive,
face.
so if you stacked your fleets, they all did different damage. And it was... I knew someone who had... I was watching, it took like three times for them to come in and finish it off of coining and just doing an asset. I mean, if they're giving out 10 million points for it, maybe I'll do it, but if not, no.
If they give out 10 million points for that one target, it's like raid over for some people if they can get help with that, because they only go for uranium.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's like that in a preview, then I think a lot of people will be grinding A-sets again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they didn't like that people grinded A sets, but they're gonna make it again.
Yeah, we always go for easier target, don't we?
Yeah. The thing is, the people who want to do the elite sets are the ones who coin and all that, and if it's worth their money to do it, they'll do it. But if it's not, it won't. And a lot of people who did S sets last time did not do S set this last raid because of
Have a look at the Scourge raids. The first time, it was so expensive and so difficult that barely anyone was participating in that raid, and people will stop playing the game if it's not worth it.
I did. I stopped playing.